Okay. Well, hi. Great being here. I'm, as you can tell, having this in my life, in my head. I'm as one of the few men attending this seminar, right? I had my seminar on, I was a speaker on Monday. And it strikes me, first of all, I'm so happy being here. It's been so inspiring, and it's been so emotional and uplifting. Me being a man, being in a women economic forum, it's good. Thank you. I think you're great. I think we need more men to attend this forum, to be honest, right? You're a lot of fantastic women here. Me coming from Sweden, which is a pretty gender equal country, as you probably know. But even there, we have lots of problems with domestic violence, bullying. It seems like it's all over the world. It's a disease, right? It's a huge disease. It's a disease that's unfortunately spreading to gender equal country like Sweden also. We have a huge problem with that. And my wife, for instance, also her ex-partner was a really bad ass. Sorry for the French. And I'm worried for my daughters. I have two small daughters, right? 1.5 and 4-year-old in Sweden. And of course I'm thinking of them, and I'm thinking and my sister, who is also half Indian, half Irish, half Indian, lives in London. You guys should meet her. I will actually put her on the stage next year, try to get. Her name is Shaska Foster. Her and her mum, who's Irish, they worked for 30 years in London on UK, something called Standing Up Against Domestic Violence. It's a huge organisation out of UK. So if you ever go to London, if you're ever around there, you should be in touch with my sister. They do amazing work. Now, me growing up in Sweden, I had a mother, an adopted mother who was not really my mother, but she was actually the most abusive one in the family. So they can go both ways. Okay, but mostly, I, as a man, I can't really understand. For me, it's I can't cope with seeing that there's so much violence through men. Now, what would be the solution? It's going to take a long way, right? Men are very insecure. They are very weak in the mindset many times. They need role models. They need women mentors. That's what I said when I was on stage. On Monday, we were talking about women on board of directors, gender equality or gender diversity. And I said, you need much more women mentors. I was fortunate to have 2 women in my life who were mentors for me when I in my younger years. Thank you, but I'm 50 soon, so thank you. When I was in my 20s then, I had 2 strong women who advised me in my career or whatever. And I was an actor and a singer for 20 years, right? So I was in your kind of field, doing this stuff. But I'm saying you need more mentorship. You also need, I think the men especially need more, even when they're in kindergarten, when they're very small, they need this nurturing, understanding, you don't have to be totally equal, because we are different. We are men and you are women. And we should be that way, but there's so much work to do when you're small. The problem is with men, when this empathy and sympathy stops, that's when the fist comes out. When they feel that they're under somewhere. And we have this huge problem in Sweden right now where men actually, I'm working part-time, most of the time at the law firm. I'm not a lawyer though, believe it or not. You see that most of the women, actually most of our lawyers, 60% of our lawyers in the firm, we're 250 people, 15 countries, they're women. Most of the men, they can't finish the schools. There's something going on right now, which is very dangerous in the world overall. So if we don't educate, if the guys can't get in and get good education, and that means overall, we're going to have a much more dangerous world. So it's all about education, mentorship, and nurturing. And one thing I can't understand, you're women, right? So some of you have sons in here, I'm sure. And some of you, I'm sure you're all trying to get them to be good boys and good men eventually. Just keep on going with that, of course, and that goes for all women. I hope there's more men coming next year and the future. That would be good. Okay.
Thank you so much. We're running short of time, so we'll just take one more question or a comment.
Hi. My daughter and I have just been working with domestic violence in our town through the Girl Scouts. And one thing that I've come across is, and I'm glad he brought that up, is we did a program called Pillow Talk where we had women who were survivors of domestic violence share, and they were talking about how to physically protect yourself. But one thing that we don't talk about, and y'all didn't bring up in here, is the hidden aggression of women towards women. And it's so important.
Sorry, Becky, to interrupt, but I did say that 3 of the people who were beating her were women.
Right. But this is a physical violence, and the bullying in schools that's going on with our youth it's within our cliques, our best friends, and it's when we exclude each other as women, and these women from domestic violence, and I'm a survivor of sexual abuse, all kinds of violence in my own life, but it's this, it begins when women do not embrace women, and we hidden aggression against women, towards women. So we have to, as women, we have to not do that. We have to really give each other a hand up and be the stand for women that y'all are doing today. And I want to applaud all of you for making a stand.
I want to say one more thing. It goes all the way to business. You see men connecting men to businesses. Women, that's not. She doesn't want any woman to replace her because it's already very hard for her.
Actually, I'm very lucky to know someone. Deborah is a total opposite. She is so
Deborah,
amazing.
because we are here. We are here. We are the women that do connections. That's why we are here. But
Yes, that's why we're here.
Women doesn't do connections, so because it's very hard for them in the beginning to get there, so they don't want to spread it with other women. They just want to keep it, spread it. It will be perfect when you spread it.
When we were doing some studies in India and research on why abuse is getting so much more, the root cause came with women. Mothers who told their sons, the sun shines out of your eyes.
Right.
Be
It's
careful.
not just mothers telling the sons, it is also mothers telling the daughters to keep quiet.
That's don't get educated. Don't get the same thing. They'll take away that glass of milk from the daughter to give it to the son, whether it's in a village or it's in a city. And it's us, we have to create that change. We can't leave it on men alone. We have to be a part of that.
You know,
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I want to say as a man again, of course, sitting
Yeah, we
here.
just
I
run
don't, I don't
out
need
of
a,
time.
I don't need a microphone. I brought it up with the gender diversity women on board of directors. The first thing I said, please, you all you know is that don't backstab each other. You're women all.
yes.
Because that's the main thing. You can be really evil against each other. I've seen that on many of my friends who CEOs, whatever they are, and I'm a few board of directors sitting there, and I can tell, we guys, we can do like, hey, how you do, bang, bang. And then you guys, I don't like it. And it's the knife back there. So you're totally right. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I had in my talk on social empowerment, I had very briefly touched on something called, which really bothered me, which was Nirbhaya fatigue. And Nirbhaya is a lady who was raped, very brutally in a bus. And I could not believe that people now don't want to do any plays because they say, just so much Nirbhaya fatigue. And these are women who are saying it. It's not the men. And we really need to stop that and then say that no, if we're not going to support each other, nobody is going to be able to move ahead. So I think in theatre, one of the reasons I love theatre is because it gives you the power to come and stand and talk and reach out and get your message across beautifully and succinctly. And that is the power of it. And because it's an economic forum, I'd like to just bring in a little economic term, the little I know about it. The minute your supply of silence stops, the demand will stop.
Wow.
Well said.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here. Very powerful. It was lovely to have you here. Thank you to my fellow panelists. And thank you to Barney for coming and sharing her awesome story. Awesome story. By the way, she continues to fight herself even today.
Can you say that again, the economic line, please?
Oh, my economic line, the original line. Please note. My line was that the minute the supply of silence stops, the demand for it will stop. Thank you very much.